Well, hello. We're doing comments today. I smell something in the kitchen. Okay, Somo, Sewmoe. Isn't that an interesting name? Somo has made a comment on Nancy Today, Part 2, Let's Have Pizza. She said, pizza looks good. I'm going to make a pizza myself. Love you. Ah, and I have grown to love you too. I don't know you as well. One drop of water. Oh, I didn't. That was from private email. Okay, Solard Bill has posted a comment to my profile. I hear that it was your birthday. Happy belated birthday. That was September the 14th. You know what they say, better late than never. Smile, big D. And lol. I was looking at your knitting video. I bet those slippers are really warm. I've been cold for the last couple of days. I would love to have a pair about right now. Brr, I love watching your vids. So you have so much fun. Stay warm and have a nice evening. Yeah, I have a friend who tells me that I'm a one-person party. Nancy, you can have a party all by yourself. It's true. It's true. I'm never really alone. There's always Heavenly Father. Mr. Loves It. Or is it Mrs.? It's Mrs. Loves It. Has posted a comment on your profile. Nancy is leading the life many of us dream about. Those of us who like to try our hand at new and different things. Women of a certain age. Nancy, you are an interesting lady. That would be me. I do what I think of doing. I have this philosophy that if somebody can do it, then why can't I do it? If it's possible to look at something and figure out how to do it, or if some man can be taught how to fix something, then why can't I be taught? Anybody can be taught. And there's some things that I can't do because I don't have the equipment. You know, like splitting atoms and things. My sister can do that, but I can't. I'm not like her. I don't have all those machines of convenience. Anyway, so anything that I see, I think, wow, I can see how it's put together. I have a very mechanical mind. So I can see how things work. I can look at something and I can take it apart in my mind and put it back together. And so I figured that I can do it. So that is how I end up living the life you dream about. Jeff IZ, or Jeff 1Z, I think you're from Australia, right? Thanksgiving. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Noah is earlier in Canada than USA. Thanks for all the wonderful videos. Best wishes always, Jeff. All right. Thank you, Jeff. I had a good Thanksgiving. Tree Ham Llama. No. Tree Hama Llama. Or Treeha Mal Ama. I don't know. Treehama Llama has made a comment on Nancy Today, interviewing 10,000 villages in Ottawa, Part 1. I live just down the street from a 10,000 villages in Toronto. Cool. One day I'm going to volunteer there, if I remember it, which I won't, but I'd like to. Morgan May 1 has shared a video with you on YouTube. Our West Virginia. West Virginia, the 35th state admitted to the Union, full of beauty, resources, and friendly folk. West Virginia is almost heaven. Video from the West Virginia Chamber. I haven't really explored West Virginia. I've driven through it a few times, going between the north and the south, but I have not. Morgan May, you must live there, do you, in Virginia? You like Virginia. Trans World 20, plastic bags, hilarious debate on CBC. The debaters I heard at work the other day was about how useless the penny is. It was hilarious. Yes, the debaters are really funny. Because at the end of it, you have to cheer for the one that you want, that you think won the debate. And so if the guy can win your approval and you make him laugh, if he makes you laugh, then you're more likely to vote for him, right? So those debates are so funny. I heard one the other day. I forget what it was. Anyway, that's the debaters. You can hear them if you go to cbc.ca/radio and then look up the debaters. And you can download them onto your whatever. Cindy Luhu, 58 said about video 1004493, which has probably got a new name now. Nancy, hopefully they are not having fun with the beer and guns at the same time. Yikes. Now, if we're talking about hunters, which is the only thing I can think about, yes, they do them at the same time. And it is a yikes. Yeah, good thing they're pretty far in the woods. If they would only stay deep in the woods during the time. It's amazing how many beer bottles are along the roadside in the grass. I always accepted, that that's where you would find beer bottles and beer cans is in the grass along the road, but why? I mean, the person that threw it out the window is just drank it. They're drinking and driving. How many people are drinking and driving that drive by my place? That's kind of, ooh. Indigo Lady 52 has made a comment on 4496. Amazing. How in the world do people think of these things? When I try to knit, the yarn gets so tight around the needles or so loose it pops off the needles to the point where I'd rather slide meat and veggies on the needles than use them for kebab skewers. Lol. Okay, well now that was about, I made some kind of a scarf, and you put all the stitches on, and it makes a figure 8 on because you put the stitches on the front, and then you put the stitches on the other so that you have a figure 8 or something. Or a circle, 2 circles. Anyway, so on a circular knitting needle. And then you make this thing that ends up with a face in it, or a hole for the face, but it's a big X. The whole thing is a big X scarf. I can't remember what they're called. But some of you will know. Somebody will tell me. Ian is at the end of it. Something Ian. Indigo Lady 52 made a comment on 4491. Those logs would make a fabulous beginning for a little cabin if you could move them. Aha! You're right. Good logs. Okay, that one is just a notification of something. And the next one is Your Opinion World. I know nothing about you, Your Opinion World. You have been around for a while, but I've never really said hello. Maybe I have. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, or what is your... I think you must be a woman, because you said about this tuna egg salad video, that is the quickest way I've ever seen an onion cut. If I did that, I'd lose a finger. So you're probably a woman. Your Opinion World. It's kind of an interesting name. I don't know what that means. Your leaves are starting. NVRBA, Nverba, her name is Nancy, has made a comment on 4488. Your leaves are starting to change. Pretty. Yes. They're all changed now and fallen. That was on the 9th of the 10th month. Morgan May has made a comment on Nancy Today, Part 4, lasagna dinner for Abby. Looks yummy, Nancy. They sure ate it up quickly. That was a while back. Morgan May has said on making salve, you should try extra virgin coconut oil. It's great for the skin too. I don't know about coconut oil for the skin because it's drying. And soaps use it in 20% of their recipe. They use it to make bubbles. It smells good, but I'm not going to use coconut oil for anything. Except it is kind of good for washing your hands. Like if you use the grated coconut, you leave them out and then you can rub your hands with that. It does make your hands, it makes them tough like leather, really. That's what it does. Halls 43, but I'm not sure. Like, if you do what you want. Halls 344 has made a comment on movie 00F. Hello, just a few seconds. You should clean the lens and try not to move the camera too much when recording. That would be good. This new SD video cameras would be perfect for you. Well, that's what I've got. Isn't this an SD? Yes, this is an SDHC. SDRS26 Panasonic. Would be perfect for me. It's even got that, it's OIS. It's optical image stabilization. I used the right words. Isn't that cool? Okay, next one. Gideon1870 has made a comment on Nancy Today, Part 8, making soap. Come see my soap molds. That's what I said. What kind of molds are the white molds? Did you make them? Yes, I did. Did you see